Hi, it's Karen. Welcome back to Karen's Creative Life. Today we're going to color this. I don't know, he looks kind of like a construction cowboy. It looks like he's grabbing his 6-shooters. So we're going to start with the handle of the hammer. I've never done a voiceover before, so please be kind, and I'm just trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing and editing, and I'm finding it all pretty interesting and learning as I go. So I started out with a light color, and then I'm going with the darkest color and a medium color and just blending it out. I'm using my old Stampin' markers. They're water-based, so I can watercolor with them, kind of similar to what I'm seeing with the Zig clean color markers, clean color real brush markers. Sorry about that. So now I'm going to start with the pants. I used to buy pants that were blue for my husband. They were, I think they were uniform pants. I used to get them at the Valley Village. He liked them because he could move in them. They weren't tight like jeans. And I liked them because they were cheap if we could find them. And because jeans just doesn't seem to be holding up very well for sheet metal. And they were difficult to repair. So we're going to go with a dark, just filling in all the shadows. I know they kind of look funny right now, but it'll work out. It kind of looks bad before it starts to look good. If you make a mistake, it's really no big deal. It's just paper. And, you know, in these times it's very important to shop your stash and use what you have. I don't have any fancy watercolor pens, and I was looking at these and thinking to throw them out, but it was sad to throw them out because they still had lots of ink left in them. So my plan is to use them till they're dead and then toss them then. Now the boots, and again, color it with the color, the latest color you've chosen. I've chosen brown because he used to have brown work boots. They're like a tan. After a while they turn brown because of age and sweat. And try to pay attention to where the shadows might be around the edge of the pant hem and by the laces, where the bottom of the boot would be. Try to save a spot for a highlight. And just keep blending. Take your time. I have this sped up. I definitely do not color this fast. I don't know who does. Maybe my daughter, but she just scribbles. But you have to do the hammer. I tried to make it look metal. I'm not too sure how to do that. So just practice. black for the soul, I guess, or dark gray. It's kind of neat watching yourself color. This shirt, I think I messed up. I don't know. You guys tell me, but I wanted to do blue, but I didn't have any way of blending it out. I guess I could have just done blue and used water. But I tried to keep track of where the shadows were and where they would be, and sorry guys about going out of frame. I put the tape up there, the washi tape with the gold washi tape with the hearts, so I could try to stay within frame, but it still didn't work out. And this is where I think I messed up. I added like a tan colored, like it's a gray brown. And it wasn't blending like I expected. And I thought I should just quit and toss it there. So I tried to use the water brush to blend it out a bit. Try to get that blue to move, but it wasn't moving, so if anything it just looks like a worn out blue shirt. I don't know. Grungy, I guess. Grungy blue shirt, work shirt. And again, it's hard to see that I'm blending out the blue, trying to get it to blend together better. I've been using this technique with the critters, like the bunnies and stuff. That's how I made those guys. But I added a lot more water to make them look mottled. I didn't want to add too much water to make the pants look mottled and furry. Now the gloves. I thought the gloves should be like a Carhartt brown or something. I didn't want them bright yellow, like pylon yellow. Kind of wanted them more like work gloves. I don't know. I thought they looked pretty cool. Now the drill. This is kind of an interesting looking drill, very cartoony. I wasn't too sure if I should add black highlights, but this was my beginning attempt of making this a DeWalt brand, but it looked pretty good. I like how it turned out at the end. Just going back and forth with the different colors to blend them. Basically, sorry, I'm tired. Basically, the same rules that I'm doing here are the same way I do the Copic. Not Copic, but alcohol. And Copic too, I guess, but alcohol markers, Spectrum Noir, and the other alcohol markers I have. Here I am trying to repair that shirt. Taking advantage of the ink that I might have on the brush. This is just a watercolor brush. You put water in it and the laces, I don't know what I was thinking. They should have been like a brown, but I didn't want them lost in the shoes, so I went with blue. And I jump around because I'm using water, and when you use water, even though this is watercolor paper, you have to give it a chance to soak in. You can't just go on a area that's close to the next area, otherwise it'll bleed. I'm trying to make the hat look round instead of flat, like make it look more 3D. I'm happy with how the hat worked out, and the jeans. The shirt, not so much. This is kind of the style of hat that my dad wore. I remember it was like a label for the front and mesh sides. And here I am using alcohol markers for the face because I didn't trust myself using the Stampin' Up ones for shading, not for a face. Just doing the shadows. It's hard to tell. I'm sorry. I guess it really doesn't matter what you use as long as you're happy with what you have, like the end product. It's just a card. It's going to make somebody smile, and only you are going to see the accidents and mistakes, and they're just going to see the handmade card. I'm disappointed that I'm not in frame. I guess it's just something I'm going to have to work on, huh? It seems to move. There we go. Magic. I used a die to cut it out smaller. I don't trust myself with a trimmer all the time. And here I am just adding brown to the edges. And you'll see that I'm not happy with how this turns out, so then I go back to a different way of blending. Check this out, see? Didn't like it. Try to fix it. It's just paper. Whoever receives it will love it. Sorry about the bottom. I must have cut that out or lost some footage there. All I did was take some light gray and color it on by his feet, and then quickly take the watercolor brush and brush it out to make it look like a shadow. And now I'm just going around and adding more depth to the edge with a very, very thin line right along the edge of the paper. Now I'm going to score. I like this score tool. It's portable, it's small. Here I am having trouble picking up that tool. Dumb hands. In the blue glue bottle here, I have Tacky Craft glue. It works. It dries clear. It's similar to the multi-matte medium. It sticks, it makes me happy. Thumbs up. I'm done. Hope you enjoyed it.